Hope you're ready for this breaking crypto news. First up, why is the LUNC, Luna Classic token, absolutely pumping right now? It's because there's a proposal to revive the failed Terra blockchain by destroying 1.2% of every transaction to reduce the supply. So they're going deflationary. Now, there are lots of deflationary, high-quality assets selling off on deep discount right now that you can pick up on sale. So obviously, no need to chase this pumping chart. Chasing pumped-up charts always ends in disaster, and it's why it's rule number one in crypto of what not to do. Now let's dive through the news and some of these high quality assets. First up, the Arweave ecosystem. Community Labs raised $30 million to boost Arweave adoption, a feat targeted at onboarding 1,000 developers and founders. So a big ecosystem, very healthy, hundreds of millions of transactions for this decentralized storage provider. Let's take a look at the Shib metaverse. They've released some concept art. We know they've partnered up with some of the biggest studios in Hollywood, some of the best talent. And so, yes, this will be one of the best looking metaverses in the world. Absolutely high quality, very early stage, extremely exciting. Obviously, the world is not expecting a very high quality metaverse, but they keep onboarding big talent. They have lots of money, and they're creating something really special. They just hired this person who comes from Netflix, Marvel. She's worked on a lot of big Hollywood productions. Let's look at another metaverse, the Sandbox metaverse. So much competition, but there are some really high quality ones that have a bright future and have big adoption already. Singapore-based DBS Bank partners with the Sandbox, just another bank making its hub in the Sandbox metaverse. So you have Decentraland, you have the Bored Ape Yacht Club metaverse, you have the Shib metaverse, and yes, you have Sandbox. Absolutely important to stay on top of the metaverse wars. Here's an update from the Flow ecosystem. Unblocked runs on the Flow ecosystem, and they are excited to launch our latest partnership with Derek Jeter. So Derek Jeter is creating a sports collectible platform that's going to run on Flow. Pretty massive, but there's always massive news for Flow. For instance, Joyride Games is launching like 20 games on top of Flow. Here's just one of them, this pool game called Trick Shot Blitz. Play to earn on Flow. 500,000 active users. This is just a small corner of the Flow ecosystem. We know there's mass adoption there. So in this crypto winter, the highest quality assets are building and growing. We talked about Shib. We talked about Flow. Let's talk about Polygon. Polygon Matic to increase workforce by 40% amidst crypto winter. It does not get bigger than this. These assets are so well funded, and it's going to be very exciting once we finally emerge. Here's an update on the regulatory landscape. The White House finally released what their conclusion is on proof of work in Bitcoin mining. White House, Bitcoin mining must be greener or US should ban it. So this is just them talking. Obviously, BlackRock is more powerful than the White House. They pretty much control Wall Street, trillions and trillions of dollars. They are in the Bitcoin business. They lobby Washington. They decide kind of what gets done in Washington. Obviously, corporations need to pander to BlackRock, and they're all lobbying Washington at once. So this is probably just some jawboning to pacify a lot of green activists, right? But at the end of the day, Bitcoin will get greener. And since BlackRock and Wall Street is getting in the Bitcoin business, for now, there is nothing to worry about. So we will stay on top of it. Obviously, crucial updates for you guys.